video reflection of the concepts and research learned throughout the course defining client needs. The first concept I'm going to be talking about is going to be the 3 C's of professional design. The first one, communication. Communication is the process of transmitting information and sharing ideas. This process includes speaking, listening, observing, empathizing, and conveying. Collaboration is the process of people working together, engaging with each other to develop communication strategies. Teamwork is vital in this process. Critical thinking is the ability of using knowledge, data, and facts to solve problems effectively. Also, you gotta think on your feet, assess problems, and find creative solutions. Solving a difficult design problem is all about the process and to explore multiple potential solutions such as increase revenue, spur audience action, and increase awareness. This process often includes 5 steps. Define the problem, help us designer to create a picture to know what the real problem is. Conceptualize multiple solutions. These steps allow us designer to map the available option to effectively solving this problem. Iterate and refine. This step does not stop at one single version. We have to keep refining. Finalize the solution. We have to produce professional quality assets. Provide evidence of success. Uses the research findings to prove that the design solution will be effective. These 5 steps mentioned before includes the capacity of analyzing situations, plan, devise strategies for problem solving, action to implement those strategies, and evaluate solutions and processes. Another important concept was the persona development provided by Margot Chase through LinkedIn Learning. The persona development concept allows designers to create design for a specific person, making yourself irrelevant as designer. The good thing about this concept is that everybody in this group will get the message. As Margot Chase recommended, we should create design for a real person and reduce it to one if it's possible. Another interesting concept was the brand board or design theme, which summarizes what the brand visual language is. This one includes typography, photography, color application, and treatment. The function of a research design is to ensure that the evidence enables you to effectively address the research problem. In LinkedIn Learning, I was able to learn with Margot Chase about the persona development and the brand board or design theme. Another research I found was the TIPS, Theory of Inventive Problem Solving. It's a systematic approach for understanding and solving any problem. It's a catalyst for innovation and invention. TIPS generate solutions reliably and systematically based on clear thinking and structured innovation. TIPS was provided by Oxford Creativity, but also there was 2 important principles that I decided to take with me. Oxford Creativity not only provided us with tips, but also provided us with 2 important principles. Principle number 1, segmentation, which is dividing an object or a project into independent parts to make it easier to work with. You can do that not only in your professional life, but you can do that in your personal life. In my case, I applied this principle into my fitness life. Every time I have a routine that seems to be impossible for me to complete, I will divide the routine into a small set of reps to be able to finish my routine. Principle number 2, taking out. This principle consists into separating the good things from the bad things. In my case, I was able to do this in my professional life, but instead of separating them two, I was able to identify the good things from the bad. I was able to focus on the things that I really like, which were the good things, and not focusing on the bad things, which are the things that I do not like. That way I can focus all my intentions into the things that I like and that I'm very passionate about. Another important concept was client communication. And as J. Klaus said, clients often makes decisions based on communication. Under client communication, we have the shared expectations that J. Klaus was talking about. Also, by having a clear communication with your client and communicate those changes, it will give you a better scope of work when having a project with a client. Another important part under client communication is value. And as Scott Edinger said, helping a client to solve a problem or capitalize on an opportunity has far greater value than just selling stuff. And as I learned throughout this course, design is 80% sales. But what do? We add value. To synthesize what I learned throughout this course, it is really important that you focus on the client communication. As J. Klaus said, clients often makes decisions based on communication. That is why it is really important for you to have a clear communication with them that will build better relationship with your clients. Also, you should have a clear scope of work since the beginning and share expectations. Second, when designing for a client, you might be a member of their target audience. But what do you do when you're not a member of their target audience? You can apply the concept mentioned by Margot Chase, persona development. That will allow you to create design solutions whether or not you're a member of the target audience. Third, value. When working with a client, it is really important for you to add value to their problem by focusing on their problem and not on the solution. Like Scott Edinger said, helping a client to solve a problem or capitalize on an opportunity has far greater value than selling stuff.